When I was a kid, I remember having quite an eerie experience one night. Since I've grown up, I've tried to convince myself it was a dream or something, but every now and then it pops up in my head. Anyways, I was about 5 or 6 years old. I woke up one night thirsty, so I went downstairs to the kitchen to get a glass of water. Before I got to the cabinet to get a glass, I saw a figure moving toward me out of the corner of my eye. Panicking, I jumped a bit until I realized it was just my dad walking into the kitchen. "You scared me," I told him. "I was just up to get a glass of water." He didn't even look at me, and he kept walking past with a glazed over stare. He continued to the front door, opened it, and walked out. It was about 3 a.m., and I couldn't imagine where he was going at that time of night. I watched through the window as he walked into the middle of the yard. He stopped in front of a big oak tree, and with his hands started scratching the tree as if he were a cat sharpening its nails. I was quite frightened and was too scared to go out to him. So I ran back upstairs to my parents' room to wake up my mom. I shook her awake and told her that Dad is being really weird outside. She looked at me with confusion and said, "What do you mean?" "You must have had a bad dream. He's right here." And next to her there was my dad, sound asleep. I went back to my room and buried myself under the covers. I didn't dare look back out into the yard. The next morning, I chalked it up to a bad dream, but I've always had a lingering doubt, as the tree I thought I saw my father at had scratch marks and blood stains on it the next day.